All right, so today we have a focus on bench press. If you don't have any equipment available, we can make this a push-up. We are going to be doing 5 working sets of 5 reps. So I think most of us have dumbbells or bands and a floor. So I will start with that variation and then I will go through some other variations that we can do here. So with the band or with dumbbells, you are going to lie down. That band's going to be behind your back if that's what you're using. You're going to lie down in full extension. So that means your arms are going to be straight up overhead as you lie back. And you're going to pull your shoulder blades in together. It's creating an arch in your lower back. There's a lot of strength in there. We're also keeping our legs extended and squeezing our glutes. We're inhaling on the way down, exhaling at the top for a set of 5. Some ways to make this harder if you don't have heavier weights is to slow it down. Thinking about counting to 3 on the way down, 3 on the way up. You can also wrap a band with the dumbbells. Just be careful here. So you're rocking back to full extension, squeezing the glute, shoulder blades are together. If you have a bench, you're going to do all that on the bench with your feet planted flat on the ground to help engage your glutes. Using a barbell, you want to start with your fingers where the knurling begins and extend your thumb and grab the bar a thumb's length from where that knurling begins. A good way of telling if your hands are in a good position for you, or 1, you don't have pain, but 2, once you unrack, you're able to pull your elbows in, and as you bring the bar down to your chest, your wrist can stay over your elbow. So you have 5 reps there. Oh, and then push-up is our other variation. Feet are together, glutes are on, shoulders are over the hands, and you're turning those elbows in towards your side, exhaling on the way up. Are we good? And if you want to progress that push-up, you could put a band across your back. But always exciting. So we're going to do one first warm-up set. We're just going to go through that movement pattern. If you have a bar, you're going to use just the bar. If you have lighter weights, you can even just use just your arms just to go through, just to prime that pattern. But we're going to start out with that warm-up set of just 5. Nice work. All right. Is this feeling good on everybody's shoulders and stuff? All right. All right. So when you're ready, we're going to go into our first working set. Maybe adding some weight, maybe slowing it down some. Freya's going to sit in the middle. Come on, get out here. Give me this. There you go. Okay, go ahead. Actually, doing a tempo floor press feels pretty good. We're resting and breathing. While you're resting, you can just kind of shake out your arms. We want to give our muscles a chance to recover before we come back to it again. If you're working with a light weight and you don't have a way of making it heavier, you can also add more reps. We've got options. It's funny, this morning I was training these two women that they grew up in upstate New York, and I grew up on Long Island in New York. And the one was like, really? I would have never guessed. It was like, my sparkle nail polish matches my sparkle leggings, you guys. I'm not sure if there's much more that's like Long Island than that. Yes. All right. So when you're ready, we're going to go into our second set now. Remembering to breathe and keep those elbows coming in towards your body at about 45 degrees. Nice work. We're looking good. Frey is sad that I'm sitting right here and not even petting her. It is such a rough life. Get out of here. It's like the best active recovery between sets is petting a dog. You're hairy, yeah. Thank you. Okay, go. All right. When you're ready, we can go into this third set. Nope. Watch out. Keep going. Remember to squeeze your glutes. All right, we have 2 more sets here. So maybe just checking in, see if we want to add some more weight, keep it the same, add some more bands. supposed to get hot this week finally. It's been the funniest summer. We had a pretty warm spring. And now summer feels like June. Get out of here. All right. Maybe resting another 30 seconds. And getting set up for your fourth set here. Nice work. All right, we have one more set left here. And maybe if I'm lucky, Freya will stay right here next to my head with her silent squeaker toy. That while it doesn't actually squeak, it makes that sound of like the Snapple bottle pop or bottle top. You know that? Yeah, anyway. I'm not sure if y'all can hear this over the Zoom, but it is a lot. Yeah, tell me about it. Right. So we have one more set here, and then we have a full body circuit before we have an arms race finisher. Should be a good time. Get a good pump to start our week off. All right. How are we feeling in terms of recovery? So. All right, when you're ready, we're going to go for this last set. Freya doesn't know anything about recovery, but she's going to lie right in the middle of the floor. That's cool. All right, nice work. All right, we are done with our benches for now, if you're using a bench. For our circuit, we're going to be doing 8 reps of everything. And we're going to start out with a kneeling get up, which I have 2 versions of. The first version is to start in a quadruped position and step 1 foot outside of the same hand and then back and then switch sides. So from the side, we're here. Our second version is, you can do this with your hands behind your head or on your hips. But from kneeling, you're stepping up into a quarter squat and then back down. We have 8 on each leg. Wait, no. That's 1. We have 8 up and down. That's what makes sense there. So we have 8 there. 8 Arnold presses. Grabbing a pair of dumbbells. We're starting with those weights facing in towards us. You're going to rotate them out and then press overhead, pull it back down, and rotate them in. Out, up, down, and in. 8 there. 8 Romanian deadlifts. Holding your weights right in front of your thighs. Feet are just hip width apart. You're pressing your hips back, slightly bending the knees, standing up and squeezing the glutes for 8 reps. And you then have a reverse crunch. For this reverse crunch, you can use an anchor. Maybe you have a heavier kettlebell or a piece of furniture or something. You can hang on to that behind you. But you're starting on your toes with your calves against your hamstrings. We're going to keep them glued in there. Rocking back onto the shoulder blades and back down for 8 here. And then we're going to rest and do it again. Any questions or modifications needed? All right. We'll rest for a second. I'm going to grab some water because I don't have any handy. All right. All right, and when you're ready, we're going to start with our kneeling get-ups. Whichever variation you choose. So that's 8 up and 8 back down. 8 on each leg gets weird and confusing. And then we have our Arnold press. Dumbbells are facing in. We're rotating them out, pressing up overhead. And then we have our Romanian deadlift, pressing the hips back, flat back as you come down. Nice, and then we're going to finish up with that reverse crunch. Nice work. We're resting and breathing. Freya's helping. We're going to do that circuit 3 more times. Thank goodness it goes quick. Just going to rest for about a minute here. Drink some water. Right. Then we're going to start again with our kneeling get-ups. 8 up and 8 down. I think I lost count of where I was. And then 8 Arnold press. Grabbing those dumbbells and turning them in towards your face, then out and up overhead. Ooh. After your 8 Arnold press, you have 8 Romanian deadlifts. And 8 reverse crunch. Nice work. So that was 2. Rest just a few more seconds. And then we're going to come back into our kneeling get-ups. And from our get-ups, we have our Arnold press. You punching the ceiling over there, Amy?
Yep. Forgot about the heating duct.
Oh, be careful of that heating duct. After your Arnold press, Romanian deadlift. And then finish with your reverse crunch. Nice work. That's 3. We have 1 more set here. Right. All right. When we're ready, we're going to start our 4th set here. This is the last one of the circuit. Arnold press. Whoo, from Arnold press, Romanian deadlift. Then finish up with your reverse crunch. Nice work. Catch your breath. All right, and you're resting. We are going to finish up today. This is an arms race finisher. You're going to either use a pair of dumbbells or a single weight here. And this is a reverse pyramid. So we're going to start with 10 reps of a curl and an overhead tricep extension. So I'm going to switch to a lighter single weight. 10 curls. Or you could do that with dumbbells there. It's a little bit more weight than I'm trying to do dumbbell this many curls with. And then your tricep extension. Arms are straight up overhead. You're coming down, touching down between your shoulder blades. You want to keep those elbows close in. So first, we're going to do 10 reps each. And then we're going to rest for a few seconds. And then we're going to do 9 reps each. And then 8 reps, and then 7, all the way down to 1. In my personal experience, it gets easier at 6. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard no matter what. So any questions? Nope. All right. So let's start. We're going to do 10 curls. Keeping your glutes on, exhaling at the top when it gets hard. We have 10 reps here. And then 10 overhead tricep extensions. Ooh, and then you rest. It's funny, I have the number 8 stuck in my head from that last circuit. Keep wanting to stop at 8. All right, we're going to rest for a minute here, and then we're going to do 9 reps of each. And by a minute, I don't actually mean a full minute. I'm sorry. Hey, now we're going to do 9 curls. Then you have 9 tricep overhead extensions. Nice work. We're resting and breathing. All right, when you're ready, we're going to go into 8 reps of each. If you find as you get to the end of your reps that you're having to like really muscle through, rest a little bit longer before your next set. Want it to be hard, but I want you to be able to complete the reps well. And then 8 overhead triceps. All right, we're resting and breathing. Next up, we're going to do 7 of everything. All right, when you're ready, let's do 7. That's not too bad. Next up, you only have to do 6, so just rest as long as you need to. If you're ready, go for that 6. Man, I have some real crackly elbows today. All right. Just 5 next. After 5, you only have 4. Maybe you feel like I'm just going to go right into that 4. But if you need rest, then take it. Nice work. 3, it's all downhill from here. We got this. By the time you get to the end, 2 and 1 reps feels goofy, but so good. Ta-da! Nice work.